Oh my word, this brings back memories.
I don't remember marrying you.
By the way, I don't.
Luckily, Georgie's just been in the room, your lovely wife, hasn't she, George? And has hopefully given her consent for this 20 minutes.
Yeah, she was more than happy to give me away. That's what you might not know is that we're not actually a couple, Angela and I. But she's actually got the wedding dress on that she wore how many decades ago?
Decades, 2.5. So 25 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's August. Yeah. So literally just gone 25 years ago. I'm blushing because what do I do for you guys? I mean,
I know.
I'm actually the same weight as I was the day I got married. I'm the only bride I know that put on 5 pounds before her final wedding day.
That is showing off. I think I weighed about 5 pounds. I was built like a toothpick, and I wore a hired top hat and tails. And when I put the hat on, my ears stuck out, and I looked like Freddie Parrott. I looked like a twat and a half. I really did. Oh, horrible photographs, but.
I used to love Freddie Parrott.
Not Freddie Parrott. We've got to thank Alex for this, haven't we, really?
We have, yeah. I don't know if Alex is here tonight. He came up with this a month ago, saying you two should do a version of Mr. and Mrs. So I do even have the theme tune when we get into it. I'm going to have to take this bit off so I can actually see you. There we go. I'm here. Now, I've got to do that. I've got to try and keep this on. It fits, but what I didn't realise was I've got like 30 of these very small buttons that you can see there that go onto a little hook on the back of my dress. There is no way that I can do it up myself. I forgot about that. I had 4 bridesmaids that were helping me that morning. So we've got a little bit loose around the back, but yes. It does fit. Very Princess Diana. Well, this is 91. So 95. So this is 14 years afterwards. I suppose I should explain, actually. I got married at Leeds Castle, which is in Kent, not far from you guys, actually, is it? It's the most beautiful castle. I believe Henry VIII bought it for Anne Boleyn. So it was one of her castles, and we hired the castle out. We couldn't close it for the day, so we actually had part of the reception on the lawn in front of the museum there, and had a string quartet. It was playing, had a harpist. This is the 90s, isn't it? Hey, I was a recruiter. We were earning a lot of money, and the people kept coming up. We were over a hedge, but people could see just over the hedge, and they kept looking over, and one of them asked my mother, is this all part of the entertainment? Because I was dressed like this, and my 4 bridesmaids had very similar dresses. So the big puff sleeves. I mean, look at this. How 90s is it? This is all velvet, by the way. I got married August the 5th. It was 90 degrees.
Well, there you go. And in case you're still watching the fashion channel, can we go back to Alas, Cripps and Clarke now? Now we've had the full rundown of your wedding day, which has made everybody else feel totally insignificant. Well, yeah, of course I remember. So anyway.
Yes, so we're there.
Recap then. This lady, wherever she is, we met 23 years ago in the Blue Arrow Training Centre, and we became the first and the original duo for car share. And we used to, obviously I was the funny one, and Angela was the one that was always doing her hair and her makeup on the passenger seat. I don't actually remember singing to any songs though. Do you?
We didn't know. We didn't. I don't think we even had the radio on. We talked so much all the time that I don't remember that. I think we just nattered for that. It was an hour and a half, wasn't it? Yeah. The worst we ever did was 4 hours on the M25 when they closed it, and we had to go up through Essex, I think, and round through Harlow, and it was a nightmare. Yeah.
No, I think actually the slowest journey home was when you totally wrote off your car. and we were sat in a ditch in a lay-by for hours until the recovery van came along.
That wasn't a good one either, was it? So we've had some scrapes along the way. So Alex was wondering, how well do we actually know each other? And I'm going to have to take this off. I have no idea how I wore this for the whole day. That really hurts my head. Look, I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But my head.
So what it was, because we say that, we do this thing now once a month, backed by popular demand, obs. But we thought, how are we going to link this to, all you wonderful recruiters and people associated with the industry? And it was about, how well do you actually know your clients and your candidates? We might have daily conversations with them, but, it's really just to match the two together. But in terms of actually really getting to know them as people, sometimes that is a little bit lacking, and therefore sometimes the relationships can be a little bit shallow. I don't think our relationship can be classed as shallow. I mean, for Christ's sake, look at us. Look how we dress up for you guys.
So you're right, though. Surface level questioning, that's what I call it. We're just skimming along the top. We're not actually finding out. I forgot to get the champagne glass. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Last Friday of the month.
Happy Friday and happy COVID bank holiday. So Angela and I have got 5 questions, and we've each come up with our own answers, 4 answers, and the other person, Angela in this case, will need to try and identify the answer that I put. So it's going to be multiple choice, but feel free to play along.
Do what you think. That's Irish, isn't it? For cheers. Thanks, Roisin.
I'm not even.
Or is it good health?
Huh?
Is it good health or is it cheers? I think it might be good health. You're gonna have to let us know, Roisin.
Is it slainty or is it slind?
I
don't know how to say it. I don't know why I'm trying to talk Irish now. I do apologise. My grandfather was from Navan, by the way, so there is a little bit of Irish blood in me. So. So look, Angela, would you like to go first, ladies first, and all that?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, they used to ask that on the TV show, didn't they?
Angela, I said, would you like to go first? You're meant to say, I do.
I do.
Right, good. Right, okay, I'll get my pen and pen ready. Go on.
Get your pen and your pen. Right, so you guys can join along. I've stuck mine on cards as well. Well, not cards, piece of paper that I printed off and cut up. Classy. So, how would you describe Angela's training style? Is it?
Oh, sorry.
Is it structured? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing here. There we go.
Oh.
Structured, eclectic, free-flowing, or American motivational speaker like Tony Robbins? Woohoo!
Oh, right. Okay. That's easy. Do you want me to say it?
Go on then.
Structured.
Yay, I thought I'd give an easy one to start.
It wasn't it. Actually, I'm going to start off with an easy one for you. So it's 1-0 to me.
Sorry, this dress is massive. I'm like being pushed off the chair here and falling down again.
A meringue.
Right now.
We might be joined by a couple of Angela's friends if we're not too careful.
Oh dear, I'm glad I got a drink. Right, go on, what's your first question?
What 3 words would best describe me?
Oh.
A, funny, intelligent and technically savvy. That's 4 words. Did you just snigger? B, impatient, romantic and super fit. C, funny, motivational and reliable. Or D, idealist, inspirational and academically gifted.
I can't even say it. C.
C! It is most certainly C. And for those of you that didn't know, that's funny, motivational and extremely reliable. Thank you very much.
Yeah, extremely reliable. Right, okay. What is Angela's guilty pleasure? Is it 90s pop music, like Britpop? Is it caravanning? Is it eating food straight out the jar? Or is it reality TV, like Big Brother, Love Island?
Yeah, if you're D, we're not friends anymore. Oh, seriously? You see, when I was looking at it, I thought it might be chocolate. The jar thing might not be right because you don't like Alex eating cold beans out of a tin. So as it's a guilty pleasure and you probably wouldn't own up to it, I'm going to go for the Big Brother reality nonsense because I think we talked about a goggle box, which I can't stand. Is that it? Is it D?
I love watching people. I love watching. I mean, Married at First Sight. Come on, I had to put that, put that on here. But people relationships, people meeting for the first time, people realizing they like each other, they don't like each other, and all the non-verbal stuff. This is what we train. So I must admit, the first year that Big Brother came out, and it was a social experiment at that point with Nasty Nick, it was perfect. Training for her. So I must admit, and my daughter got me into Love Island, and I'm a hopeless romantic.
Louise obviously knows you.
She does.
I think
Go on then, what's the next one?
You'll probably know this one. What am I most scared of?
Ooh.
A, commitment. B, spiders. C, Angela. D, poor feedback.
Okay. No, I think it is the spiders.
Oh, yes, the spiders. Of course it is.
You're very good.
Commitment after 34 years marriage nearly.
Exactly. It's me, Stephen. All right. Okay. Stephen's on there as well. Stephen, you're going to have to come in and yourself if she's used up your... she's already on there. And actually, I'm just going to put it out there now. It was really sad today watching the last actual working lunch. Well, no, it's not the last working lunch. It's the last daily working lunch today that Louise and Stephen have been doing for the last 5 months. I couldn't catch it at the time, but I did watch all of it because it was brilliant, guys. And I'm looking forward to the ones that you do ad hoc. So probably one a week. That's okay. We can do that. We're the same. This is number 17. We were doing it weekly, weren't we? And we're already running about 12 webinars a week. So we were like, we're going to have to do it monthly. It's way too much.
It reminds me of when I was at the branch in Blue Arrow, Fenchurch Street, and one of the temp consultants says, right, should we do a weekly temp newsletter? And I thought, I know where this is going to go. 2 months later, it's who's going to do the monthly newsletter? About a month or so later, who's doing the quarterly newsletter? And then it was like, who's going to do the Christmas newsletter? One a year.
That's how it works.
Go on then.
Right.
The next one.
Oh, no.
Is it me or is it you? Oh, it's
me, but I've got something wrong.
You said something wrong. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, it's the wine. It's just tickled me. Who would play Angela in a movie of their life, of my life? Okay, so let's get some answers in there first of all. Obviously, I was printing these out and I copied and pasted like I do to go it. So answer 4 is still America's motivational speaker, Tony Robbins.
Oh, okay. Well, look, just swap it with Princess Fiona because that's who I think.
There we go. Princess Fiona would be a good one, but I just think that's hilarious. I've got Tony Robbins.
Right, who have we got?
So, Goldie Hawn.
All right, okay. Well,
Charlize Theron or Britney Spears.
Well, look, number 2 would be a wish because she's my guilty pleasure.
But maybe not Harry Monster.
No.
Maybe that would be more relevant.
It would have to be, and I hope I've got this right. Oops, I did it again.
Yeah.
Bit of Britney.
The only reason why is when I did the training at Blue Arrow, I got it a couple of times that people would go, you look at it a bit like Britney Spears. This is obviously 20 years ago when I was working there. I think it's the big brown eyes because I'm not sure about the rest of it. I have had a few things in my life that relate to Britney, but one of the trainers at the time suddenly chirped up. We were doing it. He went, yeah, Britney's mum. So maybe I'll take that instead.
So it wasn't anything to do with the fact that you turned up in a short grey skirt, long socks and a white blouse? No? Okay.
I've just realised I have played Britney. Not played her. I have been Britney at Caister. I've just realised I did do that with the ponytails. They're like the 17-year-old Britney at Caister Soul Weekend. There is another insight into my life. I'm giving way too much tonight. It's the wine.
I don't tend to get what not necessarily I look like, but what I sound like. Although sometimes it's look depending on my hairstyle. But people have said Chris Tarrant, Brian Conley, of how I sound, it's a puppet.
He's let himself go grey, hasn't he? And he's looking great. I'm really liking it. It's a bit like when Martin Kemp went grey. It was like, oh, yes.
Yeah. John Turot's gone that way as well now. Anyway, right, you ready?
Who?
John Turot on MasterChef.
Oh,
he's got locked down here. So what superpower would I most like to have?
Oh, this is a hard one because it's not like this conversation.
The ability to fly, X-ray vision, although with that dress at the moment I don't need it, ability to read minds, or being bulletproof.
Oh, it's got to be ability to read minds as a trainer, isn't it?
No, it's the ability to read minds. 3-3. Stephen, Bradley. Oh no, Liz. Thank you, Bradley Walsh. Is that for Angela or for me?
I really liked Bradley Walsh, and
I love it.
Yeah, I do as well. But I went to a taping of the Chase, or the Chasers, the first one of that. Then when it came out, and he was the right git to everyone.
Oh really?
He was on when the camera was on, and he was funny and he was hilarious. As soon as it was off, that's it. He'd go and sit down, have a drink on his own. There was a couple of times he had a go at one of the Chasers, and we were all like, "Whoa, wait a minute, this isn't the funny Bradley Walsh that we were used to." So yeah, it's gone off in a little bit. Like that.
We're 3 questions in, Angela, and it's 3-all to play for.
Okay, and it looks like we're going to hit our 20 minutes actually. Right, I haven't got any more Tony Robbins. Right, if Angela had plastic surgery, what one thing would she have done? Okay.
Am I restricted to just one?
Yes, you are. So yeah, I said all of the above, but an eye lift, a nose job, breast enhancement, or a tummy tuck. What would I go for? I've considered all 4, by the way.
Oh God! See, I shouldn't be answering this online.
You wrote the question.
I didn't write the bloody answer. Okay, we might lose our friendship here. Tummy tuck.
Now, I did consider that 15 years ago, but then I saw all the horrendous problems that people have with a tummy tuck.
Okay.
So I didn't go with that. I went with a nose job, and I've even looked into having that done as well. Angela Ashwell, don't know if you know her, she had hers done a couple of years ago. Mine's been broken. I got smacked with a football when I was about 12. Hers as well, and it was fabulous. So I would definitely have a nose job. There you go. Oh, what?
That one.
Am I going to be in
I haven't seen your tummy for ages, so I can't tell. If I was a film, what would I be? Terminator, Dirty Dancing, Dumb and Dumber, Austin Powers.
Oh, I'm going to have to go, because of the cheese, with Austin Powers.
Fucking hell.
My
wife got me that one, and it was, I don't know if it was something to do with the dress sense, but the fact that I can be a little bit old-fashioned, as if I've been stuck in a freezer, and I'm not exactly PC. So there you go. Right, 4-3.
Right, last one then. If Angela was a shop, which one would it be and why? Okay, 4 options here. So M&S, TK Maxx, Harrods, or Primark. I thought go either way.
You see, you're right. I basically thought if I was going to get this question, it would be any shop near or around Bond Street, something like Tiffany, but that's not on there. So I'm going to have to go for HA Rods.
Oh, Harrods. No. Oh.
Right. You don't know yourself as well as I know you. What? It's not going to be TK Maxx, is it?
It is TK Maxx.
Really?
I buy so much stuff into it. I love a brand. I love a designer. I'm a girl from Highfield in Hemel Hempstead. I am not paying full rate for anything, to be honest. I love a bargain. So TK Maxx as well. I don't like shopping. So you can do it online, and you can buy masses of stuff online. You get a range of everything, and I am a bit all over the place.
I know what TK Maxx is, Angela. You don't
So no, I'm a TK Maxx girl. I mean, I go in there. I go in for one thing, and I always spend over 100 quid. So it's always the way. There you go. Russia's with me. Love
Right.
TK Maxx.
Well, my last one's quite boring then. If I was a car, what would I be?
Okay.
A Fiat 500.
Too small.
A Ferrari.
Oh, too flash.
Austin Maxi.
That was our family car.
Or a Jaguar.
We might lose our friendship here, but I see you as an Austin Maxi, that family man, reliable.
Where's the off button? Where's the off?
I got 5 out of 5.
What? No, bloody Jaguar. Sod off.
Oh.
Old, reliable, stylish. Oh, come on. An Austin Maxi.
See, I grew up with an Austin Maxi.
I know, we've had this conversation before. They were rust heaps. They were unreliable.
Ours wasn't. Ours was brilliant, and it has a great place in my heart. So that's why I see you as an Austin Maxi.
You'll be good at cornering.
I don't know about that.
4-3. So well done. Well done.
Yeah.
We're obviously not suited.
For that. Would we have won a prize? Probably not, would we? No, do it from there.
No.
Right. So I'm going to pick up my dress.
It's not that sort of joke.
There's like 4 or 5 layers, so you're not going to see anything, I tell you. Oh, and all the netting that goes.
Well,
I haven't seen this for about 20 years. It's brilliant.
I'm going to take this off, but I've got jeans on and I haven't even done up the cufflinks. So there you go. So look, we hope that's been a nice little break for you. 20 minutes listening to us to witter on. Have a fantastic weekend. Have a great month. September, green shoot starting in August. I think September could be a good month. I'm out in the classroom. Yes, a classroom for 5 days training in September. Cannot wait.
5 days. That's amazing. Fantastic. So make sure, guys, tenuous link as we have on these. It's more about the fun and the wine. Deeper questioning. Find out all about your clients. For us then, we probably would have put a candidate forward, or certainly you to me, and it would have been wrong. I might have swung you around on that last one.
You can swing me around if you like, Angela. But I think 4-3 is a pretty good match. There's never any such thing as perfection. We know that in recruitment. We know that in life. But we keep working at it, shoot for the stars, hit the moon and all that. But yes, have a fantastic weekend and we'll see you in the gym next week.
Yeah, Tuesday morning, we've got our furlough to fee kicking off. I'm covering you for BD next week, aren't I? Which sounds a bit weird. So yes. Business development, objection handling, Tuesday afternoon. Enjoy that as well. We've got a full week, even though it's a bank holiday. Brilliant. Good. Have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy the extra day.
See ya. Bye, Angela. Bye. Bye. Press the button.